Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad FIRDAUS 150615. Today I will explain about basement foundation. Basement foundation are fully submerged to make a space for an underground floor. The main difference between standard foundation and basement foundation is walls are built partially underground and therefore don't create a livable space below the first level. By contrast, nearly all foundations are sunk into the ground to a certain extent, but the distinguishing thing about a specific basement style is that it allows owner to create a finished basement that can serve as a normal room or multi-purpose space beneath the rest of the structure.
Assalamualaikum, my name is HANIF Faisal bin Muhammad Rusli, 151305. There are a few construction techniques for basement foundation. First, we go to open cut method. There are two ways to execute it. First is slope method, which has some of the lowest excavating cost of any technique. It creates an excavate area with walls that are downward slope. The open cut slope method does not require any retaining wall to hold back the earth from crumbling onto your building foundation. And then the more complicated and expensive variant is called cantilever open cut method, which does require retaining wall to keep surrounding terrain from crushing your foundation. The advantage cantilever method is that you can dig much deeper basement. Next, we go to second construction technique for basement foundation. It's called top-down method. This excavation method is often used for constructing high-rise building in urban area. It starts with constructing load-bearing foundation wall and laying a concrete ground floor on top of this wall. Then, a large get excavate beneath that ground block floor. This method is expensive, but it is actually more nimble than an open cut excavation because it allows a building upper floor to be built at the same time that a basement is getting excavated. The last construction technique for basement foundation is bracing method, which is this method of load weight from the retaining wall and transfer it to the horizontal strut, which are installed in front of the wall and run from one side of the foundation to another one. It can serve as the framing for a basement building if it properly spaces horizontal strut. This method does a good job of reducing strain on your retaining wall. It is safer to dig in the top-down method. In the end of the building process, both structure will be equally steady. Cost factor and the lower complexity of this method make it appealing choice for homeowner and builder price out of the top-down method.
In building basement foundation, there are several challenges that a contractor must face. First challenge is hydrostatic pressure. If the soil around the foundation is saturated with water, this places immense hydrostatic pressure against the foundation. All of the pressure mean that the water will push its way through the foundation even through minuscule cracks. A fully adhesive bond pre-applied waterproofing membrane also offers a high degree of protection in these circumstances. By creating an integral bond with the pore concrete, the waterproofing barrier prevents water ingress even at high hydrostatic pressure. Second challenge is to dewatering the site. In most cases, once contractor dig 5 to 10 meters down, it will hit water. This means you will need continual dewatering to keep the site dry enough to construct the foundation. Dewatering involves running pump 24 hours, which is very expensive. The result is contractor will want to accelerate project completion to minimize this cost. By choosing building material that are simple to install will be beneficial because it enables the contractor to get the basement finished faster and helping to save them money. Some solutions like pre-applied waterproofing membrane can even be placed in damp condition, helping to accelerate project completion. And lastly, soil pressure. There are tremendous external pressure on a deep construction hole. Typically, this requires horizontal pile to be drilled into the side of the hole to shore them up and keep soil from falling in. High-strength rock anchors are then drilled into sound bedrock and then connect to the structure to help the structure resist uplift forces.
In conclusion, basement type of deep foundation is one of the most efficient foundation in building. This foundation provides storage, working space below ground level area, offer protection against flood, add insulation and climate control. There are a few techniques for constructing the foundation as mentioned, which is open cut method, top-down method and bracing method. And also there are a few challenges that will happen when constructing this basement, which is hydrostatic pressure, dewatering and soil pressure. But also it comes with solution. So, as a result, the condition of the site or type of soil will lead to choosing a suitable type of foundation such as basement foundation.